So I'm Zam.
Hi, I'm Andrea. I'm 24.
So, as I said, this video I'm asking many Filipinos how boys can be popular in with the Filipina girls. Okay. So, first question I want to know about the hairstyle. So, do you prefer boys with short hair or long hair?
I like short hair just because I think it looks cleaner and neater in my opinion.
Yeah, me too. I do prefer someone who has a professional look to it, like neat looking guy. So maybe, yeah, nothing long hair.
Okay. What kind of job do you think makes a boy popular in the Philippines?
Maybe I'm being biased, but as a med student, I think people who are in the healthcare profession are really nice. And then I also like people who are in the arts as well. So anything that has to do with art, I find interesting also because it's so different from medicine. So it's like a different perspective for me.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
As for me, I think I like men who has like their own careers. Like it doesn't have to be like corporate. So I am leaning towards businessmen. So you don't have to have like a huge business, but a business of your own, like maybe a small business.
When you go on a date, like anything goes okay, like a dating apps or when you meet like a Tinder or something, and then the boy show up, what do you see first?
Being honest, I noticed the face first, and then I also noticed the smile and his eyes.
Okay, so as for me, well, physical appearance wise, I would first like notice the teeth, the smile. So yeah, I like a guy who can really like actually smile. So some guys wouldn't like prefer not to smile timidly or something, but I like a guy who can like smile full teeth on something like that. And I would also notice his gesture towards me.
So hi, I'm Jerra. I'm 23 years old.
I'm Kim. I'm also 23 years old.
When you go on a date, like anything is okay, like a Tinder date or dating apps or something like that, and the boy show up. So what do you see first? The appearance or personality?
First thing I look at him was his appearance. Yep. I don't know. I want that I can bring it to the public, and of course, I also want that it's gonna be fit on me, um, being attractive.
Okay. How about the height?
Yeah, I prefer the 6 footers, man, because I'm short and I would really like a tall man.
Well, for me, I usually doesn't look on the physical appearance. I usually observe the behavior and the gestures that the man will show to me because I believe physical appearance can be changed, but the characters, the personality wouldn't be changed after all.
If you can do this on the first date, like you're great, you passed the trial. So what do boys have to think of on a first date?
So the aspects of the boy I want in the first date, I wanted that he is gentleman, of course. That's like a big deal for me. The way how he speak, if he is like professional one, or of course we don't like rude. Well mannered. Well mannered and respectful, because we different nationalities, and we don't know if we encounter a racist one, or you know. So it could be like
So you mean you also prefer foreigner? You don't date with a Filipino?
yeah, actually I date foreigners.
Ah, you date foreigners. Okay. Okay, so what kind of action you expect on the first date? What kind of action you like on the first date?
Okay, on the first date, I think um, grabbing a chair, buying me a drinks, buying me flowers, giving me, I don't know, chocolates. That makes me feel loved, and yeah, it made me think that he's really a good man and he can do it more in the next day.
So even though on a first date the guy bring a flower or something present, so you will give a second chance for him.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna be impressed of that. So I want to discover more what's on the second time.
Maybe more present.
Yeah, maybe it upgrade more or whatever.
The last thing I want to know is, could you tell me if you want to become my boyfriend, you need to have this. What is gonna be?
If you want to become my boyfriend, you're gonna be had a work. Because if we build a family, we should be build in a stable life. Because I grown up in a very difficult life, and I can say, my family it's hard to support because we are a lot. I mean, we're a big family, and what I can say in the future, if I would date a man, you should have a job. You should have a decent job so you can support me or our future children if that's what we are on the page. So a job is the first one and the most essential part.
Hello, I am Rafami Tatoy and I am 20 years old.
Hi, and I am Jai. I am 20 years old also.
When you go on a date, like as I said, like a dating apps, when you use it, and then the boys show up, what do you see first?
For me, I like to see the eyes and the hair and the way they dress because I prefer someone who looks clean and pretty.
Yeah, same as her. I like boys when dressed like neatly and clean.
With maybe good smell.
Yeah, probably.
And good hygiene also.
Yeah.
Hygiene also. So, okay, if you can do this on the first date, you're great. You pass the trial. So, what boys have to think of on the first date?
I prefer a gentleman, someone who would like to insist on doing things like open the door for me or like that. And on a first date, I prefer someone who invite me to pay the bills, of course, because he's the one who insists, so he should do it for me. That's a very big turn on for me.
Okay. So, last things I want to know is could you tell me if you want to be my boyfriend, you need to have this. What it's gonna be?
For me, is smart. Of course, that's one of my turn on in a guys. My boyfriend is smart too. Yeah.
We smell good.
Smell good. Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Lelet and I am 22 years old.
So next question is, what kind of job do you think makes a boy popular in the Philippines?
I think the most popular boys here in the Philippines, the engineering and engineering and architecture. Because I heard a lot of things like that. Oh, I want an engineering student. I want an engineer, an architect. So I think that's the most popular job of the boys here in the Philippines.
Last question is I want to know is, could you tell me if you want to become my boyfriend, you need to have this. What it's gonna be?
You should have a characteristic that is a family oriented. Yeah.
It's very important in the Philippines.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for watching until the end.
Please subscribe to Cebu for Cruise.